Yesterday we saw about the usage of global and local variable, the usage of static and non-static, and then how to create objects, and then when we need to create all those steps we saw. So today we are going to see about functions, which is called as methods, the usage of functions, all those stuffs we are going to see it today. Okay, which is an important topic, but it's an easy topic also. Okay, that's what we're gonna see. So let me see first actually why a function is needed. So before that, I just want to give a recap. So can anyone help me as how to create a package and all those steps? Hey, hi Usha, good morning. Usha, you there? Okay. Hey, hi Usha. Hey, hi Gokul, you there?
Yes, Murli.
Hey, Gokul. Can you help me? I want to create a project, a package, a class.
Okay, go to file,
Yes,
new,
new.
packages, package,
No, first a project.
first project, Java project,
In case if I don't have Java project,
others and project.
no.
Project, otherwise project.
Project, yes, project. Then here select Java project under the Java folder or outside. Yes, then
Next, give the project name.
so I'll give the project name as for example sample project simply. Just any name. Then
Uh, here, Java only, correct only.
correct. So the environment should be Java SE 1.7 or 1.8 like that. Okay, usually it will be there under CC Foundation 1.0. We need to change it to Java SE 1.7 or 1.8.
Yes.
Then click on
Right.
finish. Yes, next. So once we create a project, what other steps will be there? Right click on the project. I'll go to the location where it is present.
That project, we have a source folder and bin folder.
Superb, correct. The source and then the bin folder. So what we will have it under the source folder, what we will have it under the bin folder.
Uh, Source folder has the normal code, high level language, what we were written.
Correct. So that is called as the Java files.
Not
Okay.
Java file.
Yes.
Bin folder has the machine level language.
The class files.
Dot class file.
Yes, correct. Okay. So if I open that, here it will show the source folder. Okay. So we have the Java files, and then also we have the class files and the bin folder. Sorry, guys. Okay. So now
Yes.
I want to create a package. What do you need to do?
Right click of the source folder.
A little bit louder, Google.
Right click source
Where?
folder,
Super.
right
Right click on the source folder.
new and package
Super. So I'll just give it as
small case from dot
correct.
dot
So always package name should start with a small letter. Okay. It's not mandatory. It's just a standard practice. Okay.
yes.
Yes. Then
Then again right click on the package
yes.
new and class.
Correct.
Give the
So
class name. First letter should be capital.
correct. In case if I give it as actually what small case, it just gives me a warning. But it's not mandatory. It's standard practice only. Okay. So usage. I'll just give a name usage. Then after that, what is the difference between this public and default? As of now, we have not gone to the topic. So what will happen if we select public? What if will happen if we select default?
Public means we can access the class. Uh,
And no, actually, what the internal usage? I'm just asking in the program level, what will happen when we select public? When we select default?
when we click the public means it automatically the code will be appear in the editor.
Correct. An extra keyword called public class usage will come. If I select default, only we will get class default as a usage alone.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So as of now, I will select default. Then
Okay.
we need to select the public static void main. Correct.
Set the yes public.
In case if I forgot to select the public static void main and click on
We have
finish.
to write the code in the method.
Correct. So we selected default. That's why we got class usage. In case if I select public radio button, I would have got extra keyword called public here.
Yes,
Okay, right?
yes.
Yes. So then next. So what is my package name? That is package one. Okay, right? So now, hey, good. Thanks, Gokul.
Okay.
So next, I'll get Rogit. Hey, hi, Rogit.
Yeah, tell. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Rogit. Can you tell me now? I forgot to have a main function. Can you tell me how to
We
get
have
my
to write
main?
the main control space enter.
Super main control space. Then click on enter button. So what is the usage of this main function?
We need a main function to execute any program. Without main program, we can't execute anything.
Super. Only if I have a main function, then only I can execute my program. Okay. Yes. So what we need to do?
If you want any statement, we can print here.
Correct. So how I can print an hello world?
We have to write syso control space enter.
Super control space. Then hello world. How we need to enter?
We can write any string within the bracket in semicolon.
Correct. So in
Double
double
quotes.
quotes, we need to give hello world.
String any.
That's it. Clear, right?
Yeah.
Super. So now, if I want to execute the program,
There is a run button, or we can create right click and do
yes.
run as Java program, Java application.
Awesome. Super. So here we got hello world. In case if we don't have the public static void main, when you right click, run as, you can see we will not get the Java application. Okay, that's the difference. Only if you have a main function, then only we can execute the program. Okay, good, super, good man. Now next, okay, some of them are new. Okay, so as of now, I'll just gonna ask questions only with the old persons only. Okay, so for you guys, actually, what once you're a little bit trained up, then I will ask questions for you guys also. So next, I'll ask. Hey, hi Divya. Hello.
Yes.
Hey, hi Divya. Divya, I just want you to declare and initialize two variables, okay, a global and then a static variable of 10 and 20.
10 and 12?
10 and 12. That is, I want to declare and initialize two global variables. One is static, another one is non-static. So
Okay.
static member should have 10, non-static member should have value called 20.
Okay.
Where I need to give static and non-static members?
Yeah, before main.
Correct. Before the main function.
Yeah, static int I.
Yes. Int I is equal to 10.
And non-static int j is equals to 20.
Non-static int j equal to
20.
Is that correct?
No, we must not print non-static. I said for the.
Yes, super good. Okay. So now I want another local variable called k equal to 30
Yeah, you have to print in the main function.
inside the main function.
Yeah, inside the main function. In k is equals to.
Okay. But actually, the non-static and then local variable both are looking alike. But how you're saying it's a different?
Because it is initialized in the main function. The local.
Correct. That is where the declaration happens. That is the place it defines whether it's a global or a local variable. If I declare inside the main function, then it will be called as a local variable. If it is declared outside the main function, it's called as a global variable. That's it. Okay, super. Hey, good. Thanks, Divya. Now, hey, hi, Satish. Satish, you're there?
Yes.
Hi, Satish.
Taking time for running ticket.
Okay, cool. So, now can you print me all the values?
Yeah, sure. So
Sizzle.
usage.I.
Super. Why usage.I?
It's a class because it's a global variable. Have to reference
That is, static members always should be referred with help of a
class.
class name.
Class name.
Okay, awesome. Yes. Then,
And this is okay.
super. Sizzle K. That is always
Yeah.
local variable can be referred with help of a variable name alone. There is no reference. Directly, we have to use the variable name. Yes. Then,
Yeah, we can print the I like Sizo I also because
super.
yeah.
So, static members always also referred with help of directly the variable name also.
Yeah, because there is no I in the within the function.
Correct, correct. Yes. Then,
We have to create an object to print that non-static variable. So here,
yeah. Yes. Any
yeah,
idea
new
how?
usage,
Super. New usage
and then
paths.
the name could be anything like object one is equal to then
Correct.
this,
So, what this step will do will help me.
create an object.
Correct. This
But
will help me
till
to create an
now
object.
we don't have a name for it, so
Yes.
the name we have to give.
Okay. Obj1 equal to new usage.
And with that, we have to load all the global variables
We have given a
to the
name,
class.
but we are not given the reference. So, what will be the
Yeah,
reference for it?
so we have to refer the class name.
Correct. So, variables deals with reference of a data type. Objects deals with reference of a class name.
Class.
Now what will happen? All the global members of the usage class will be loaded. So that means what are the members will be loaded?
Uh, the static and non-static, and then the function.
Correct. So static member I, non-static member J, then my
Function,
main function.
the main function.
Yes, correct. So then how we can
Now
access?
SSO
Yes,
obj1.j.
yes,
We can even if you want the static content also to be printed,
yes.
obj1.I.
One dot I. Yes.
I.
Awesome. A good solution. Thank you. Next class. Hey, hi Usha, you there?
Yes, Murli.
Can you reinitialize for all the variables? I want to reinitialize the values for all the variables.
Oh, okay.
That is, this 10 should be 100, this 20 should be 200, this k should be 300. I want to reinitialize all the variables.
Okay.
We'll start with actually what? I.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
okay.
so yes, how we can reinitialize the value of I? So what is a class name?
Usage.
Usage. Always static members be referred with help of a class name. Usage dot
Usage dot reinitial.
I is equal to
I is equal to 10. Sorry, 100.
100. Yes, correct.
Yeah. Usage J.
No. Non-static number, how we can refer?
Yeah. J.
No. Non-static members we have to refer only with help of the object name. Okay. obj1.j is equal to 200.
100.
Okay. Then the static member. Sorry. Then the local variable.
Local variable will be
Directly k is equal to 300.
is equal to 30. Sorry, 300.
Okay. Super. Now if I want to print all the values. So now Can you tell me?
The I value.
Okay. So I value always
I
be
value
referred with
100.
correct. Now, how we refer it? I want to print the value of I. So that means what I need to do. So what is my class name? Usage dot I.
Usage dot I.
Then
Okay.
next.
Yeah, system dot out print usage J.
No,
Usage dot.
no, Isha, you just please go through the previous videos. Okay, these are all very basic because you have to very much conscious on these things. Okay, just have a look on that whole things, which will be really helpful for you. Okay, right?
Yeah, sure,
Good.
Murli.
Okay, good. Thank you. Hey, hi, Anusha. You there? Anusha, you there?
Yes, yes.
Hey, hi,
Yes.
Anusha. Ansha, now can you help me? So now I want to print this I value in different ways. One with help of a class name,
Okay.
and then what are the different ways?
Directly you can call I.
Correct. So I, yes, then
System dot println. One more object one dot I.
superb, correct. So I can refer with help of obj1.I also. Yes, correct. Then the non-static members if I want to print,
Obj one dot J.
correct. So obj1.j.
J.
Yes, then local variable k.
Local variable directly you can call K.
Super, correct. Yes. Okay. So now can you tell me what will be printed at the top level for usage.I? Okay, when I'm going to execute the program.
Okay.
Okay. So when I execute the program, first what will happen? It will print me hello world.
Hello world. Yes.
Then in k equal to 30, all those things. Now what will be my usage.I value?
10.
10, because initially the value of I is 10. K
10.
value
30.
30. If I directly give I,
That is 10.
that is still 10
I
only.
value is directly called 10.
Correct. Then
We
after
are creating an object.
yes.
Next obj1.j is 20.
What are the members will be loaded into the object?
Main function, static and non-static.
Correct. So these three. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Now obj1.j.
20.
Correct. Super. obj1.I.
obj1.I is 10.
10. Then usage.I is equal to 100. Now what happened?
All the static variables will become 100 in
No.
local.
If I have two static variables, for example, static int a is equal to 40. Now will the a value also will be changed to 40?
No. I mean, static variable with variable I will become change.
That means that is static members will always have only one copy. So that static member copy will be there in the static pool, and also now it will be newly loaded into the object also. So all the places the I value will be replaced with 100 from 10 to 100.
100. Okay.
Now obj1.j equal to 200. Now what will happen?
obj1.j non-static. I mean, a variable is loaded in this object 1.
That is inside the obj1 object, j value will change from 20 to 200.
Yes.
K value
300.
300. So
where the changes in the local memory of main function.
Super. It changes from 30 to 10. Now what will be the I value? Usage.I?
100.
Normally if I print I?
Same 100.
100 only. The search will go to the main function. If we have I, it checks the value. But if we don't have, search will go to the static pool. Static pool also the value has been changed to 100. So that's why 100.
Yes.
obj1.I?
100
100 only.
only.
Because static
Yes.
members always will have only one copy of memory. So one change will apply everywhere.
Yes.
obj1.j,
It will be 200.
correct. K,
300.
300. Okay. Now I'm going to create another object. Can you tell me how to create another object?
Obj2 usage.
Usage.
Obj2
Okay.
equals to new usage method.
Usage. Awesome. Super. Okay. Super. Now I want to print all the values. Sorry. Yeah, I want to print all the values. Can you tell me? So I'll do one thing. I'll
First,
copy the same information.
okay.
The same thing. Okay. Now once we create the object, so what will happen? Again, all the global members will be loaded into the object.
Loaded.
Static members alone, what will happen?
It will also be changed everywhere. It will be same.
No, the information is it takes the value from the current static pool information. Okay, non-static members will take the previous old value. Static members alone will take the
current value. It takes the current value.
yes, old information. Okay, good. Yes. Now can you tell me what will be printed? So before that, I'll just execute the previous one. So that will be sure. So we have printed the latest value 100, 100, 200, 300 printed. Okay, now we created the new object. Now what will be the value of I, and then what will be the value of j and k? Okay, so what will be the value of I in the new object? So I have not executed still now this steps over there, only till before only execution is there. So
100.
So usage dot I, that will be still 100. It will carry the latest value.
Latest value.
I
100. 100. Here obj2 dot I, right?
Sorry, good. Thanks, Arsha. Yeah. obj2.j, what will be the value?
Non-static value. 200 only.
No. Non-static member alone. Yes, we'll take the old value only. So 20 will be printed. Okay. So static members only will take the current value. Okay. Non-static members always will take the old value only.
Old value.
Right click, run as Java application. Can you see? Yeah, I'll just so. See, still 100 for the static members. Non-static members will have 20, 300. Clear? This is what we have seen still now, guys. Okay. Anyone has any questions so far? Okay. Good. Just I want a reply from everyone. Can everyone ping me in the chat windows? Yes, if you have understood. Can everyone ping me in the chat windows? Yes, if you have understood this. Super. Super. Cool. Okay, guys. So now we will go through the information of actually what. Okay. Before that, I will create a new package. We'll go with the functions. Always packaging should start with small letter. Create a new class. Usage of functions. Default. Click on the main function. Finish. So now I am going to print some values here. So CISO Monday, Tuesday, CISO Wednesday, CISO Thursday, Friday, CISO Saturday, CISO Sunday. Okay, so when I run this program, I will get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, now I want to print again same information. So now if I execute this, can you see I'm getting the same information? The only thing is in between these places we have some lines printed. So these 7 steps has been repeated totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, totally 5 times these steps has been repeated for me. So totally 7 into 5, 35 times actually what we have used. So this 5 steps sorry 7 steps we have repeated for n number of times. Correct. So think over in the real time industry. Okay, so there will be 2000 lines of code. Okay, so for sorry 200 lines of code which will be repeated actually what 10 times in the program. So that means what will happen, 2000 lines of code will come for me. So how to handle this? Okay, so instead of writing it actually what the same information as a duplicate for n number of times, okay, so this will reduce my performance of my execution. It will take a little bit extra time for my execution. So how to handle this? That's what we are going to see right now. So to handle this only, we will be using the help of the functions. Functions is also called as methods. So how it has been helpful for me means in functions. So right now I will create a new class. Basics of function. So I will write a method. Okay, then after that I'll execute my program. So how I used to write a function? The function should be always written outside a function. We cannot write a function inside another function. Okay, we should always write outside. So our function will be written means so simple, void, and then the method name, method1. That's it. Clear? Just a second, guys. Please just a minute. I'll come. 2 minutes. Sorry for the delay. Yes. Okay. So now, how to write a method? That's what we are going to see. So to write a method, okay, so we should have a method name, method 1, and then always the method should have a parenthesis like this. Then open a flower brace and then close it. Then before the method, we should have a return type. Okay, so we should have a return type. So there are different things we can use. One is void. Okay, so void means I don't need to return any value. That's it. Okay, then after that I will print some information. So hello world. Okay, then after that, okay, so this is how we used to have it here. Then it should have a return statement like this. So void means I don't need to return any value. In case instead of void, if I have another method, for example, the return type is integer. Integer method 2. I should have a different method name. Same as like variables, we cannot have the same variable name, right? Same like the same method name I cannot have. That becomes a duplicate. So method 2. Okay, this one I'll mention as method 1. This one will give me method 2. Here it's throwing an error. So it's saying add return statement, otherwise convert the return type to the void. That means void means it's not mandatory for me to return, but in case if it is actually what? Integer means I need to return an integer value. Return an integer value is what? 10. Okay. In case if it is actually what? Boolean. Okay. All the data types can be the return type. Okay. Boolean. That means what? I need to return a Boolean value true or false. If it is string, I need to return a string value. Best day. If it is double, I need to return a double value 10.5. Clear? Like this. So how to call these methods? So that's what next. So to call the methods, so simple. So first actually what, okay, same as like variables, methods also can be static or it can be non-static. Static members will be referred with the help of a class name. Non-static members can be referred only with the help of object name. Clear, right? Static double method 2, static void method 1. Okay, so static members directly with the help of a class name, non-static members with the help of a object name. So as of now, I'll make one as static, another one as non-static. So I will call the method 1. So to call the method, basic of function, my class name dot method 1. Static members can be referred with the help of class name. So now I'll have Ciso program starts. Then Ciso program ends. So how to execute the program? Right click, run as Java application. So first always main function will start execute. Then after that program starts. Then I'm calling my method, which is method 1. Goes and call the method, executes in the method 1, and then return here. Then program ends. Clear? Any questions so far, guys? Anyone has any questions so far? Please ping me in the chat windows. Yes, if you understood.
Only how non-static members are referred.
Yes. So non-static members will be referred with the help of object name, as usual as like the variable only. Okay, I will be telling you that now. As of now, everyone understood. So how to write a method? Method return type, it might be void, otherwise any other data type. Okay, integer, double, float, boolean, anything. If it is void, return statement is not mandatory, and then it cannot return any value. I cannot return any value in the void level. See, so void level, we cannot return any value, but apart from void, if you have some other return type, we should return the perfect value according to the data type. Double means double value, string means string value. It can be static, it can be non-static. Okay, non-static means as usual it will not have a keyword called static. This is what we have seen. And then to call the method, so as usual, if it is a static method, we refer with the help of a class name and then call the method name. Yeah. Yes, Gokul.
Here can we directly call method one?
Yes, as usual, as like in the variable level, we can also call. So, for example, this is what you're asking. So, static members, what are the different ways I can call? One with reference of a class name, one directly with the help of the method name or the variable name also I can call like this. Okay. Also with reference of a object name also we can call. See, as like variables, methods also same. How we refer the variable, same like that we refer the methods also. Clear? Can everyone ping me in the chat windows? Yes, guys, if you have understood it. Can I expect a reply from everyone if you have understood it? In case if you not understand also, please let me know. I will repeat again if you want to. Anyway, actually, but I'm going to tell you how to use the non-static variables also. Good. So now how a non-static variable will be used. So non-static members. So usually non-static members, it might be a variable or it might be a method. Always we need to create an object. So how to create an object? The class name, obj1 object name equal to new class name. Then obj1 dot. Now non-static object, what will happen? It will load all my global members. Might be static or it might be non-static. Might be variable or it might be methods. Okay. So here if you see method 2, can you see basics of function? From the basics of function class is coming. Other things which come from the object class or all the super class for all the classes in Java is what means object. So every class, when we create an object, we will get information from the object class also, which you will be learning soon. Still now we have not seen anything about this, which you will be learning soon. See, method 2 I can access from the basics of function, and then the main function, and also by method 1. So main function, method 2, method 1, everything. So static members alone will have a letter called yes on it. So now when I execute it, see, I'll just print something here. Program starts, then I'm calling the method 1, goes and call me the method 1, execute all the lines in the method 1, then return. But it cannot return any value because it's a void. Then control comes over here. Okay, then prints me the dashes. Then again I'm calling the method 1 with directly. So go to the method 1, prints me method 1, then return me here. Then prints me the dashes. Then creating an object. Then after that, through help of the object, I'm referring the method 2, which is a non-static method. If you have a static keyword, it's a static method. If you don't have, it's a non-static method. Prints me method 2. Now it's returning 10.50. Why? Because the return type is double. Okay. Now what will happen? This 10.50 will come here. Okay. Now if I want to capture that, I can capture in a variable or I can print it also. So now as of now, I'm not capturing anything. Then control comes here. program ends. In case if I want to capture it, I can just give. So what value has been written? Double, right? I can just give double a is equal to obj1 dot method 2. So now this obj1 dot method 2 goes and call me the method 2, prints me the value method 2. Now it returns 10.50. That 10.50 will come over here. After execution, this will be changed as 10.50. Same as like how you declare and initialize a variable, right? Instead of that, you're going to call a method, then after that you're going to take a value and initialize here. Okay. Now if I print it, it will print me the 10.50. Any questions for anyone, guys? Clear for everyone? Clear for everyone? Anyone has any questions? How to create a method and method return types, and then static and non-static members of the method. Static methods how to call, non-static methods how to call, and what is the return value here, and then how to call a method. Same as like variables, we call the methods also. This is what we have seen still now. Anyone has any questions, guys?
Why do we need return type?
Because so in real-time world, okay, I'll just come to a real-time example. Okay, so now Selenium, what we are going to do? What are the things manually we are going to test it? Okay, we are going to do with help of actually what? Writing a code. So for example, this is my application. Yes, guys. So I'm going to log into this application. Then after that, I want to print all these values. Okay, I want to take all this value and then print it. So now for me, if I want to print it, what I need to do? I need to go and log into this application, take this value, and then after that taking the value, how I can get it? So I will be calling a method like this, which will help me to go and then take the value from here. After taking the value, that value should be written to my function. Then after that, I will print the value, or I will store the values in an Excel sheet or something like that. Okay. So this is what in the real time. We read some information from my application, and then after that we print or we store the values in Excel sheet or something. For that only we need the return. So that return is what here. So that usually what we will do is we will have the return type as string, because the value which we are reading, it will be a string. Okay, that string, once we have actually what captured, then we will return that value to the place wherever it is called. Then after that we will print it over here. That is what real-time usage. That answers your question, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone has any questions, guys? Still now? So now, this method one, which is a static member, static member, also I can refer with help of a object name also. So my object name is what? obj1. obj1 dot method 1. Clear? Static members can be referred in again in 3 ways. One with help of a class name, one directly, another one actually with the help of a object name also. Non-static members always with reference of actually what? The object name alone. Clear? So still we have to see a lot more information in detail. Tomorrow we'll be seeing. So now we'll see an example here. So here we have written this information, right? So how methods are going to be easier for us? Okay. So standardizing. I'll just give standardizing methods. Llama main function. So for me, which information is being repeated for me multiple times? This one, correct? So I will just have this. Okay, I'll first copy these all. Then I will have it in my main function. So when I execute this program, prints me same information, Monday to Tuesday, all those things. Okay. So now I want to standardize this. So which is the one which is sorry, yes. This is what repeated. So I'll have here. How to write a method? So I want to write a static method as of now. Okay. So can anyone help me how I can write a static method? So I'll just show. So you can just see this example. Okay. So I want to write a static method. Okay, which is a void type only. And then the method name should be weekdays. Okay, I want a static void method, that is which does not return any value. The method name should be weekdays. Can anyone help me?
Static
Superb. Static
void
just static void
weekdays
weekdays.
method name.
Also we should be having the open and close parenthesis for a method, and then open and close the flower base. In between we have to write my information. So here this is the one which will be called for n number of times, correct, right? These lines have been repeated for me in my program n number of times, so I'll have here. Okay, so now which are the places I'm using here? It's a static method. How I can call the static method? Can anyone tell? Tell Google.
Using the class.
Super. So standardizing methods is my class name. So this is the place actually what I want to call the method. So I'll have here. So instead of this, I'm going to make it like this. Standardizing methods dot weekdays. Now what will happen for me? When I execute the program, so see standardizing methods dot weekdays. This is going to call this method. Then after that, it's going to print me this Monday to Sunday here. Clear, right? That's what. So when I press Control left mouse click, can you see? This will go to this method, execute it. Then again Control comes here, prints me dash. Again next also the same seven lines of code which need to be printed. So once again I will make it as standardizing methods dot weekdays. Okay. Then again this place also standardizing methods dot weekdays. Standardizing method dot weekdays. Weekdays. That's it. Clear? Now can you see the code is so simple and then easy to understand. So what will happen? These places actually what this will go and call me this weekdays method and then execute me everything and then print me the dashes. Standardizing method dot weekdays again goes and call me this method, then print me again. Control comes here. So like that. So now what will happen? Advantage is the code will look simpler and also performance also is a good here. Okay, it's faster compared to the previous one. Now also I can execute the same output. Understood, guys? This is why we use the method, to make it actually what my program in a simpler way for execution. Understood? Anyone has any questions so far? Everyone understood how to write a method, how to execute a method? Any questions? Can I expect an S from everyone in case if you have understood? Can everyone ping me in the chat windows? Yes, if you have understood it, guys. In case if you are not able to understand also, let me know so that I can explain one more time. Not a problem. So new guys, actually what some of you guys have joined, right? So just check whether if you're able to understand. In case if you're not able to understand, let me know for sure. We'll have a backup sessions for you guys. Okay, so that I can help you more. Any questions, guys, for anyone? Cool. Okay, guys. So that's it for today. Okay, so tomorrow we'll meet by same time. Okay, then we'll again see about same functions only. So return types, all those things we'll be seeing, and then method overloading concept, all those things we'll be seeing in a detailed way. Okay, so I'll be giving you some assignment. Just try that; it will be helpful for you guys. Okay, thank you. Bye, guys. See you.
Hello?
Yeah, please tell me. Yes, Google.
Okay. Function is used for the same code, repeatedly same code, right?
Yes. If you have some set of codes which tell me.
Which are the same. Which are the same.
Correct.
We can use.
Correct.
The repeatedly codes which are something different.
You're saying actually what different code you have. That time can we use functions? No, it's actually what if you have different code. If you're using it for multiple times, you have to write a method. Okay, but in case actually what you're going to use it only once in the entire program, then you no need to use them as a method. Okay, when we use actually what methods means when we are going to use it for multiple times for execution. Otherwise, standard way of organizing the code, those time we use the functions there. Okay, clear this?
Okay. Okay.
Any questions for anyone? Clear for everyone, right? Okay. Thanks. Thank you. We'll meet by tomorrow, same time. Bye bye.